What's up, everybody? Dog 985. There's levels to this. Welcome to another episode of the Gamer's Perspective podcast. I wanted to do this I wanted to do this via live stream, but the internet is just not cooperating with me right now in the hotel room. So it is what it is. We're gonna do it video style. I know I said yesterday I was gonna do a lot more live streams on Twitch, but whenever I get back home and I got good internet, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna turn on the camera, talk to you live. If you want to chat with me, you chat with me. Go from there. Like I said, ain't no more point in console warring, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay. As you can see on the screen, I even got the PlayStation logo for you guys, so you guys can feel comfortable and at ease. And we're gonna have a I want to have a good honest conversation, okay? Because I just want to know. This is honestly a question. Is the PlayStation gamer happy right now? No, no, no. Listen. I know you're. I know you're dying to answer, but just relax and listen to me. Again, I'm not. It's not console war doc. This is a legitimate question. So I really want you to answer this, okay? PlayStation 5 won the console war. There you go. So drop your defenses. Honest question, okay? Are you, as a PlayStation gamer, with what you have come to expect from PlayStation, are you satisfied with PlayStation? That's the question. Doc, why are you asking that? Well, I believe this is gonna be a fair question. I'm just gonna show you what you told me you wanted from PlayStation and the reason you chose PlayStation over Xbox, okay? So the beginning of this generation, I was there when the console war stuff was brand new starting because we didn't know what the Xbox Series X and what the PlayStation 5 were doing and all this other stuff, right? There was a lot of major talking points as to why you would pick a PlayStation 5 over the Xbox Series X. Number one, there's a lot. So if I miss one, just put them in the comment section. But number one was exclusives. That's number one. But not just any exclusives. First party, okay? AAA, okay? PlayStation fragrance, shout out to my dude Jay Bari, exclusives. That was the main reason why you would choose a PlayStation over an Xbox Series X, the beginning of the generation. Remember, frames and performance wasn't even mentioned. I remember saying that the PlayStation folks used to say, they used to say games over frames. I listen, you're not gonna gaslight me. I was there. Games over frames. And you know what? I can't disagree. That does make more sense. Now, as the generation kept on, we found out that PlayStation actually did have the frames. All their games had the frames, right? So kudos to PlayStation. But again, you told me that you wanted first party, AAA, PlayStation fragrance, meaning great games, exclusive titles. That's what you wanted. To the point where the beginning of the generation, people would say Xbox has no games. Y'all remember that, right? Xbox has no games. So then, Xbox has no games. Whenever you would mention games, people would say, okay, well, wait a minute. Is it first party? Okay, no, it might not be first party. Is it a AAA game? Remember, that's how they try to downplay Hi-Fi Rush. Is it a AAA game? Number three is it organic or did they buy it? I know y'all remember this. I know you remember this. And then the fourth thing that would shoot you down is the game exclusive? No, it's not because it's on PC. I know you were there with me. No, it's not because it was on PC. Or no, it's not because it's going to PC. Whatever the case may be. Now, as the generation went on, right, things changed. And as a PlayStation fan, you had to adjust your narratives, right? We're going to call it moving the goalposts, but I'm not console war anymore, so I'm not going to call it moving the goalposts. I'm going to call it adjusting. You had to adjust your narrative, right? So now games going to PC didn't matter because now it wasn't just about a game being exclusive. It was a game being console exclusive, right? Then that didn't matter either because we found out that games weren't going to be console exclusive. Then they were going to be timed exclusives, right? So today, 2025, I want to ask you, are you still satisfied with PlayStation as a PlayStation gamer? If you were one that were champion, and I need you to be honest, just be honest. If you were one of the ones that was champion first party, AAA, organic, exclusive PlayStation fragrance type of games. Are you satisfied? Because what I'm going to tell you is this: PlayStation does have first party AAA games. The fragrance part can be questioned. A lot of people didn't like Horizon Forbidden West. A lot of people didn't like Concord. I mean, Sony themselves didn't like Concord, right? And then exclusivity, we know that nothing is going to be exclusive anymore. Everything is going to PC. Now, if the argument is console exclusive, then then okay. But that's not what you wanted at the beginning of this generation. That's not what you were saying. So again, I'm just trying to see where your head is at now, right? The other thing I want you to look at is there's a lot of gaming news going on right now, right? I also remember the beginning of this generation, people used to tell me we don't buy new hardware to play old games. I remember that. We don't buy new hardware to play old games. Yet the biggest excitement right now, and you know I'm right. The biggest excitement right now for PlayStation is a whole bunch of Xbox old games. The biggest excitement for PlayStation right now is a whole bunch of Xbox old games. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. Tell me something that's more exciting, that's dominating the gaming news wave right now. Please tell me. Halo going to PlayStation is a rumor. It's not even verified, nothing, and it's dominating whatever. Isn't Ghost of Yotei coming out next year or something? Is it coming out next year? Why isn't that dominating the headlines? Astrobot won Game of the Year. It was almost like, oh, I won a Game of the Year, yay! Put it away. A rumor about an Xbox, old Xbox games going to PlayStation is more exciting. Right now, we're about to have this Xbox Direct. As a PC gamer, I'm excited for it, right? We're going to see what else they're going to show. Maybe they might have a secret announcement. Xbox gamers, obviously excited. It's an Xbox Direct, whatever, right? But you know what? Let's be honest. It's also a PlayStation Direct, right? We know that these games are going to go to PlayStation as well. So with all that being said, an Xbox held Direct is more exciting news than anything Sony is doing right now. I'm just asking the question, is the PlayStation 5 gamer satisfied? That's it. That is the simple question. No malice in it, no nothing. I just want to know honestly how you feel. Are you satisfied with the PlayStation 5 Pro? No console. Just be honest with me. When you look at your PlayStation 5 Pro and the base PS5, are you satisfied with the $700 price tag and the fact that they removed the disk drive from you? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was a lot of PlayStation fans that were also against DRM and all that other stuff and diskless systems. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought there was a lot of PlayStation fans that like their disc, and collect it. So in the Pro console doesn't come with the disc automatic. Are you satisfied? That's it. PlayStation Portal comes out with the handheld. Are you satisfied? That's it. Are you satisfied with the state of PlayStation? Before you ask, is the Xbox fan satisfied with the Xbox? I'm gonna tell you right now, the majority of them, no. A lot of them are capping. Everybody says they are, they're capping. But I appreciate the ones that are being honest. There's a lot of them like me that moved on to PC that are just like no. And you know what? I saw someone arguing with Deadly Headley on Twitter. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Explaining to him that like I don't. He doesn't want to get a PC. So I think the argument was something like, hey, people are upset that Xbox games are going to PlayStation, but PlayStation is putting their games on PC. And if you go to PC, you still get a great Xbox experience and you get a PlayStation game. So, like, why are you tripping? But the gist of it is some people just don't want to go to PC. So, as an Xbox gamer, you see some of your games going to the other side. And it's not that you care, but why can't you have some of those games come to this side? I think that's fair. So before you start saying, "Well, the Xbox gamer said," Answer the question honestly. Are you satisfied? That's it. If it's a yes, that's perfectly fine. I'll give you an example. I know for a fact that both my sons, they're both huge PlayStation fans. I know that they're both satisfied with their PlayStations. I know that they are. However, they turn on their PlayStations 99% of the time to play. My youngest son is either to play Roblox and Fortnite, okay? And then my other son is typically playing Apex Legends or Marvel Rivals right now, right? So third party free to play games for the most part. Juju, whenever a game drops that he does want to play, he'll ask me for it. His birthday just came up, right? So we got him Astrobot and we got him the Lego Horizon game, which he played, beat them both. Those are perfect kid games. Astrobot and Lego Horizon, like come on, Juju's 10. Of course he loved them. So he had a great time with those games. He played them. Juju also has a PlayStation Portal, which he loves because he doesn't bother anybody for any of the TVs. We have two PlayStation 5s in my house, and I didn't know this, but you could connect the PlayStation Portal to both PS5s. Just one account because he has his account on both PS5s, but you could connect it to both PS5s, which is fire. So if my son's PS5 is being used by my son, my PS5 is never used. So it's essentially Juju's PS5, right? So he just turns it on. I can hear it turn on in the back of the TV because I got it in the back of the TV, and he plays with his Portal. He is 100% satisfied. We have decent Wi-Fi at home that he could stream from his console to his Portal. So I know Julian 100% satisfied with his PS5 experience. And again, he mostly plays Roblox, Fortnite. Every once in a while, he'll go ahead and play a Sony exclusive, whatever the case may be. And he just beat Indiana Jones as well, so he also uses the Xbox whenever there's an Xbox game. So he beat Black Ops 6, and he also beat Indiana Jones as well. Yeah, Juju Games. So he's satisfied, right? My other son, Alex, my middle son, 15 years old, he's also satisfied with his PS5. I don't know the last PlayStation exclusive he played because he uses it mostly for Multiplat. And a single player, when he plays single player games, he plays them now mostly on his Legion Go. He beat Outer Worlds via Game Pass on this is Legion Go, and he also beat Mad Max via Steam on his Legion Go. Those are the last two games. Oh, and he also beat Rise of Tomb Raider on his Legion Go via Steam. So he's satisfied with gaming because he uses his PS5, unlike what most people told me the PS5 was going to be used for. So if you use the PS5 like my kids do, meaning you use it sporadically and you use it mostly for multiplayer, multi-plat games, third-party games, all that other stuff, and every once in a while you play the exclusives, then okay, I believe you because I see it. I see it. But if you were one of the ones, the beginning of this generation, championing, saying the main reason you get a PlayStation over Xbox is for first party, AAA, organic growth, exclusive titles, I need to know what are you playing right now and are you satisfied? If you're not satisfied, what are you doing? Are you asking Sony to do more? Are you just staying quiet? What is it that you're doing to, I don't know, to make Sony give you what you want? I don't know. So that's the main part of this podcast. I just wanted to have that conversation, man, because now that the console war is over, I can tell you as an Xbox fan, obviously I was not satisfied with the Xbox Series X. I think the Xbox Series S owners, especially the ones that got the Xbox Series S after they found out exactly what it was not a 1440p machine running games at 60, and the Xbox Series X was a 4K 120 machine. That's definitely not what it was. But once people found out exactly what it was, if you got Xbox Series S after that, I think you probably had the best deal because that's clearly the most value system driven, right? Um, but even then, man, I've seen the PlayStation Slims for like 378, for 370. So for $70 more to get a PlayStation 5 Slim, I mean, again, I told you I'm not here to lie to you. I mean, I'm being honest with you. So what would yeah, that's tough, bro. If somebody was to ask me right now, like, should I get an Xbox Series S or a PlayStation Slim? Right? They're both digital machines, and you can find a PlayStation Slim for like 360. Bro, get the PlayStation Slim. All day. All day. Because you're mostly gonna be playing. This is the reality. Most PlayStation gamers aren't playing the exclusive games. Most PlayStation gamers aren't buying the exclusive games. The top played games on PlayStation are the same top played games for the most part that you can play on Xbox or on PC. They're gonna be the free to play, multiplat, third party developed games. So if that's the majority of the stuff that you're gonna play, go ahead and get it. And then every once in a while, when you see an exclusive that comes out, whether it's an Xbox exclusive or a PlayStation exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go ahead and just buy a full price and you'll be all right. If you're someone that games a lot, and you try a lot of different variety, then maybe the Xbox might be the better choice. But right now, just being honest with you, and yeah, I'm bitter right now. I'm bitter with the Xbox Series X, right? I can't recommend the Xbox Series X. Microsoft doesn't, unless you're willing to play games well after they drop, which defeats the purpose of Game Pass. You get Game Pass, you can play the games day and date, right? Again, I'm being honest with you, so you can't be mad at me. I don't want to see no ponyism in the comment section. Just want to know, are you satisfied? The news right now, the news cycle right now is all about Xbox. It's all about the Switch 2. It's all about the Nvidia and AMD graphics card. Steam has more buzz than PlayStation right now. What is PlayStation doing? The last thing we heard from PlayStation is that they're going to double down on their live service games, which I don't know if that's a good idea. I think Sony should stick to what they know how to do. Keep making the cinematic blockbuster games. Keep making those games. That's what you're good at, Sony. Nothing should have changed. Just because Microsoft bought Activision, you still getting the same money from. Are they getting the same money from Call of Duty? Well, I don't know. I don't know if they changed the deal or not, but I think they're still getting the same money from Call of Duty, right? So, like, what has changed? Keep making these big AAA, third-party, cinematic, top of the line video games. You know what I'm saying? Listen, somebody said to me, they saw me playing Hellblade 2. They're like, "Oh, now a third person over the shoulder walking simulators are cool." No, man, it's not that. I love those type of games. It's just that I realized when I was on PlayStation, that's all I played. I didn't really have a variety of different games. Now my palette for gaming is different, and it is because of Game Pass. So I'll play all different types of games. But don't get it twisted. I still love those type of games. I still love those story-driven games. Like Indiana Jones was phenomenal, and the way they made it first person was impressive. I didn't think the game was gonna work, but the melee was actually a lot of fun. The sneaking around was actually a lot of fun too. So Indiana Jones was, they did a good job with that. But I don't mind third person over the shoulder action games. I love the Plague Tale Requiem. I love those games, right? Plague Tale Innocence as well. So Forza Horizon Forbidden West for me was a little bit of a disappointment, but that's because Zero Dawn to me is phenomenal. Zero Dawn, I love the story of Zero Dawn, so I might be a little bit biased. Days Gone is a phenomenal game. That's another one right there, person over the shoulder, whatever, right? So nobody minds those games. Just when you see those games over and over again, that's when it's kind of like, oh, okay, here's a bow, here's a grappling hook, here's a bow, here's a grappling hook. It's kind of like best grappling hook in any video game is in Halo Infinite though, and that's not even a question. That boy grapples everything and anything. That's crazy. But yeah, that's just my question, guys. What do we got? Are you satisfied with PlayStation right now? I'm really curious. Xbox is going in a different direction. The console gamers either got to decide that they're on board with what Xbox is doing and are going to stick with the console, or they're going to go ahead and move to PC and get the best of both worlds. Right? And then I'll be honest with you, man. There's going to be a lot of people that move from Xbox to PC, just like me, thinking that they're going to stick with Xbox and then discover Steam and the Steam sales and everything. And I'll be honest with you, bro. It's like I could be on Xbox Game Pass and play a whole bunch of games, right, that come out that are, really good, great games, but they're not games that I picked necessarily, right? Or I could save that money and go on Steam every time there's a sale and buy what I really want. And we're playing old games anyways. If you mainly game on Game Pass, you're playing a lot of old games anyway. So I don't want to hear nobody making fun of me for playing old games on Steam. And on PC, man, any PC game will I mean, you guys saw the Steam review. Most gamers are playing old games on Steam. And here's a little secret. We don't care. We really don't. We're just enjoying gaming, But we'll see. PlayStation is embracing PC a lot more, which is really nice to see. So I also, because I moved to PC, don't feel like I'm losing anything, and I think it's going to be a matter of time, and I think PlayStation is going to start catering to me as well. I'm just being honest with you. I see it. Like they want me to log in if I want to play their game. That's fine. I'll give you my email. I'm not tripping, Sony. You already got my PSN account. Yeah, I got you. I'll log in. No worries. You want to start putting your games day and date? You see the success of Helldivers, right? Day and date on PC. Yo, keep putting more games day and date. Lego Horizon wasn't the game to put day and date on PC. Nah, nah. If the next Wolverine goes day and date on PC, bro, if they drop Ghost of Yote on PC day and date, come on, man. Sony will make a killing. Listen, and here's a lie. Here's the lie. I I warned Big Bro about this. I believe him though. Big Bro Puerto Rock 77. Shout out to him. He said if PlayStation puts their games day and date on PC, he's going to PC. I told him be careful with that statement because the grass is not always greener on this side. But I believe that the majority of PlayStation gamers, just because a game goes day and date on PC, they're not going to go to PC. They can't. They've already made the excuse as to why they're not going to PC. Excuse number one, PS5 Pro is just as powerful as a high-end PC. That's what they said. That's what PlayStation fans are saying. You don't believe me? Go on Twitter. They're believing everything Digital Foundry is saying. Everybody, PlayStation 5 Pro is just as powerful as a high-end PC. You don't believe me? I'm telling you right now. So why would they go to PC if they could just buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? So again, they would look silly if they go. Okay, number one. Number two, there's too much tinkering at PC. Remember, PlayStation fans say that, right? Too much tinkering on PC. They don't want to do that. They want the ease of use of console, right? So Sony's base PlayStation fans are literally telling them like, yo, we're not going to PC. So why is Sony not putting their games day and date on PC? I think they need to. I think they need to. Helldivers is proof that it's successful. I mean, when you drop these games after the buzz is gone, it doesn't make any sense. Drop it when it's all there. What is it? You don't want to share the revenue with Steam? I don't know, man. Because again, I don't think they're listen. The 5-1 that is out selling Xbox is only gonna get worse. I believe it's only gonna get worse. So more people are gonna continue buy PS5, and I don't think the majority of those people, if they see you drop the games day and day on PC, will be like, never mind. I'll just buy or build a PC. PC is not that enticing. It takes a while for people to go over to PC. Now the problem is once you're on PC, for the most part, you lost them. Like it's hard. Some people do go from PC back to console. I've seen some people in my chat say that, but for the most part, once people go to PC, like you just lost them. It's done. But we'll see. I just want to know, are you satisfied, man? That's it. Let me know. Be real with me. Be honest with me. If you are satisfied, though, I think that is great. I think, bro, Sony, and I ain't even mad at you. Actually, I am mad at Sony. I'm mad that Kratos could walk at 120 frames for no reason. That's a flex. That's a flex. I'm mad that Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2 got like ultra ray tracing or whatever it's got. The game already looked beautiful. I'm mad. They didn't have to do that to the Xbox. They didn't have to do that to Xbox Series X, right? And then I'm mad that the Xbox didn't prioritize their own first-party game. Bro, Starfield should have been a no-brainer. Starfield 30 frames when it first dropped, all the modes that it has now, unlocked VR. Bro, the best-looking game on console. Hellblade. Think about it. If Hellblade, the best-looking game on console, they figured out how to make that bad boy run at 60 frames per second on Series X. Bro, we'd be having a different discussion right now. Best looking game on console is Hellblade 2. The problem is it runs at 30 frames and it's not even an open world. I'm speaking facts. Don't be mad at me, right? So Sony gets that. My question is Sony giving you enough? If it is giving you enough, why are you more excited about this Xbox news than anything else? That's my question. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Not a console war video. You shouldn't have taken it like that. Some people are sensitive though. They're still gonna be like, "You're still console war." I'm not, man. Look, I got the PlayStation logo right there, just for you. We out. Peace. Oh, did I stop it? There it is.